Be rest assured I will not resist any message from Kenny Lord, who I had encounters with in the past. But unfortunately, the message is still the same. I had a sigh of relief thinking that since he was gone, everything will be okay. But nothing has changed. Human Rights Watch is still the same. A corrupt organization, biased organization, a friend of genociders. Our friend here should be congratulated for initiating this discussion in the House. A House of 11 parties that will never throw chairs to different party members. We come to a consensus. That is the Rwanda we live in. Talk of political space, human rights. Rwanda is at peace with the political space we are enjoying. Go and get all the stuff that you need from all the enemies of Rwanda. Unfortunately, you never step a foot in Rwanda as a researcher to find raw materials for your report. No wonder you rely on hearsay stuff from genociders. You are enjoying the bed of those genociders. Stay in that bed with them. Rwanda will stay the course, no matter what you say. Just dare come here. You don't need a visa. You'll get to send your researchers. You don't need a visa. You'll get visas at the airport. No struggles. Then you'll find the true Rwanda you are trying to tarnish the image of. This is total harassment, 1 year after the other, and we can't say it should be enough. But if you can't stand the heat, you better get out of the kitchen, try somewhere else. Rwanda is doing beautifully.
I indicated that this report is not accurate and it is impartial. Even looking at the history of the Human Rights Watch from its founding, it was founded on premise that it would monitor how the civil society in the Eastern blocs then, during the Cold War, were observing the human rights, but ignoring the fact that human rights violations are not in one location of the world. You could find it anywhere else, but it ignored the fact that even in the West, where which I believe was supporting it, could also be violating human rights, but they focused it on one particular region, and therefore what I meant here was that even this report tries to come up with a narrative on a country like Rwanda, for instance, without providing any evidence of the violations of human rights that they purport to be presenting in their reports. When you look at all the information that is in the report, they have not tried to provide any concrete evidence. The other thing I talked about was that we have the Human Rights Commission of Rwanda, which actually not only scrutinizes issues to do with human rights in the country, but it also goes down to the grassroots. And when you look at the report, which we receive annually, and what this report is talking about, the human rights report is talking about, they are two different things. And yet the Rwanda Human Rights Commission provides evidence on every aspect of violations that they present in the report. So really what I wanted to say was that the Human Rights Watch is biased, it's not accurate, it's impartial, and doesn't provide evidence in all the information they provide in the reports. And therefore, like our colleague Honorable Vod proposed, I think there's a need to scrutinize this report by the commissions in the parliament so that we can provide counter evidence. Like you have seen, we have agreed in the Senate a short while ago that this report will be scrutinized by the the Committee on Foreign Affairs, Cooperation and Security, jointly with the one in the National Assembly or the Chamber of Deputies. They will have enough time to scrutinize all that is in the report. And then they'll be able to come up with a proposal that will be presented to the plenary. It could be in the form of a communique, or it could even be a resolution. So, but that's what we expect from the two commissions.
Thank you.
Yeah, they'll have enough time to scrutinize the report, item by item, perhaps do further consultations with the purported, because they're talking about even some Rwandese within the country that have relatives abroad who are being harassed. It would be easy to get in touch with them and find out whether some of what is being said in this report is correct. So I think at the end of it, once the two committees meet, hopefully we'll be able to come up with a declaration or a recommendation on what can be done.